Hello everyone, this is Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all another Wi-Fi battle in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And my first battle was obviously against Soulfire. Now my second battle though is going to be against I don't know if longtime friend, because I don't think he and I have been friends until I think a few months ago. But my longest followed Poketuber, I guess you can say. I don't know. But I'm battling TheKillerNacho once again, the snack. And I challenged him into an OU battle because right now that's all I have right now in my box is only OU teams. So I figured let's use this team and we're gonna battle him. And looking at his team, he has pretty threatening team. Obviously, he has Tapu Koko, he has Zygarde, he has Alola Marowak, Tangrowth, which is always annoying. I hate a Tangrowth, honestly. He has Greninja, which I'm going to assume is Ash-Greninja, and he also has Mega Scizor. So yeah, that's pretty scary. This is a battle that I wanted to see if I can actually, redeem myself after losing the Soulfire. Because, I mean, the dream was already crushed that I start my first battle in Pokemon Sun and Moon with a win. Win. I'm an idiot, but whatever. He's gonna lead off with Tapu Koko. I'm gonna lead off with Magearna. Bad idea. I was hoping he wouldn't lead with this thing. I felt that Tapu Koko leading was just way too obvious as usual, but I keep seeing it lead all the time. Like, crap freaking slang it. I gotta start adapting to that. But anyways, here I went for the Floor Cannon because I didn't think he would just want to stay in on this thing, because I know I can take a Thunderbolt from this thing. But right out of the gate, he actually has Electro-MZ, so I was like, oh great, are you freaking serious? That is actually really, really bad. Because this Magearna unfortunately is not even AV, and it's in electric terrain right now, so this Gigavolt Havoc is just hands down gonna just straight up one-shot me. Straight up, like... It's not even funny. That crit didn't even matter, in all honesty. If I was AV, it might have mattered, but nah. Electric Terrain, Gigavolt Havoc, Stab on Tapu Koko. It's not gonna live whatsoever if it's not AV. But here I go into Rotom. I immediately switch into Rotom because I was like, damn it, all you fluff and utter, I just ruined everything. Like, I needed that Magearna so I can actually get things going, but I did not think he'd have that, honestly. I thought he would just try to either Volt Switch or even just straight up Thunderbolt me. That's why I went for Floor Cannon, because even if he switches into stuff like Marowak or Scizor, I have stuff for them, so... But now I just lose Magearna turn 1, and I'm like, oh great, now this is going to be a problem. Already I'm in a 5v6 situation now. Here, I went into this thing, and I was hoping he'd go for a Hard Switch, but he actually Volt Switched. Went into Alolan Marowak. I went for Toxic because I had a feeling he would go into that. He would not go into Scizor, in all honesty. But here, after going for Toxic, I just Hard Switch into Zapdos. I don't even know why I did it, honestly. I was already kind of tilted after losing Magearna turn 1, in all honesty. Because I needed that thing. And I just lost it already. Here I went for Defog. I was actually hoping he wouldn't hard switch into Zygarde, in all honesty, but he did. So I was like, fluff a freaking nutter. I go for Defog to get rid of the rocks, because I'm going to be switching out a lot, honestly. So I don't want to be taking rocks in the process, obviously. But he saw that coming, and that's why he hard switched into Zygarde. So I was like, damn it. He's going to go for 1,000 arrows, and yeah, I just stay in because I have no switch-ins for this thing. If you guys saw my team, I have literally nothing for 1,000 arrows. That move is actually really broken. I went for Heat Wave here because I don't have Hidden Power Ice on this thing, unfortunately. I have Roost, Defog, Heat Wave, and Volt Switch, so yeah. Right as I take off Hidden Power Ice on Zapdos is when I start needing it all the time. Like, how do you like that? It's ridiculous. But yeah, I stay here. I went for Heat Wave hoping to get the burn. Did not happen, obviously, so now I'm just going to lose Zapdos as well, which is like, oh my god. This Zygarde is actually a big-ass problem, not gonna lie. Just comes in and 1,000 arrows everything. Another Mon that I have no switch-ins to, like the first one with Soulfire was actually the Gyarados that I had nothing for, and now here I'm like have nothing for Zygarde, which is crazy. I switch into my own Zygarde, hoping he gets scared into switching into anything that isn't freaking well, Scizor, because Scizor I think can take hits, I think. But I just went for Toxic, and that's another reason why I was hoping he wouldn't go into Scizor, because if he did, that would be problematic. I went for Toxic because I was thinking he would go into the Tangrowth, in all honesty. I didn't think he'd want to switch into Tapu Koko on the off chance I go for 1,000 arrows. So here I switch out because I'm locked into Toxic, actually. And here I'm going to go into Rotom. And he's going to go for Dazzling Gleam. I was hoping he'd go for Dazzling Gleam and not Volt Switch. The reason why is because I could use some Poison Stalling here. Because honestly, after losing Magearna, now I literally have nothing to switch into this thing, honestly. Not that I had any to begin with. Like, losing Magearna made me feel like I need to do whatever I can to at least come back from this deficit right now. I hard switch into Zygarde here, yeah, to Poison Stall more. I'm sorry, my guy, but I had to do this, honestly. Cause I mean that triggered me. It took he one-shotted my Magearna, and now I don't have it. So now I have to freaking do this. I E-speed it here. I hope to KO it, and thankfully I did. So like, holy cranberries, that's actually really good for me because that thing was actually a big threat right now. He goes into this Greninja, which also I have nothing to switch in. Like, all the teams I make just never have switch-ins for anything, honestly. Like, this is how bad I am of a team builder, honestly. But yeah, I just go for E-speed just to get damage. Sharpedo can probably finish it off later. He goes for Ice Beam. I was hoping he'd go for anything but that, honestly. But yeah, if I switch into Rotom, if he can switch up his moves, he'd just he'd have answers for my he could switch it up to Hydro Pump. And if it's Specs, then I mean it's hard to know if it's Specs or not, obviously, and I don't want to risk that, obviously. So I just have to stay in and go for the damage, obviously. I go into Sharpedo here, and I do just stay in and crunch. This was risky because he could have just stayed in and went for a Hydro Pump or something. But he doesn't. He switches out. He goes into Tangrowth. Safe switch in. I go for crunch, hoping to get a defense drop. Maybe I can stay in and go for Ice Fang or something. Maybe. Maybe not. And I do go for crunch. It doesn't get the defense drop. So I'm like, okay. Definitely do not want to stay in here, obviously. So I'm going to hard switch into, what's it called? Skarmory. And hope to get some damage on the actually I don't even go for damage here. What I do with Skarmory here is set up my rocks because there's a lot of switching and this guy is not getting punished for anything, obviously. So I need to get my rocks up at least if I can get the damage, the residual damage from the rocks, honestly. Especially that Scizor, because that Scizor hasn't taken any damage yet, and you guys all know that Sharpedo can't take out a Scizor to save its life, in all honesty. So of course I'm gonna have to get these rocks up to at least get residual damage. He does go into Marowak though now, so yeah, I literally don't have switch-ins for this thing at all. But I'm gonna switch out anyways, so because I'm gonna go into Rotom here, hoping he doesn't go for Shadow Bone here. He goes for Stealth Rock, so I'm like, damn it. Now he just wants to get the rocks up so that now I start getting chipped down by rocks, which is fine, honestly. And yeah, I'm obviously in a pickle here. I think I tried to switch out into Skarmory here, just because I knew that the Shadow Bone was coming. But here, the Shadow Bone, I completely forgot the Shadow Bone doesn't get affected by Rocky Helmet. I was here like, okay, this thing is gonna get poisoned and then Rocky Helmet damage, but it doesn't take Rocky Helmet damage because I guess Shadow Bone is not a contact move despite it being a physical move. I don't know. But yeah, and as a result here, well, I have no switch-ins, obviously. If he goes for another Shadow Bone and on my Rotom after taking Stealth Rock damage, he might even KO right away. So I'm just gonna go for Roost and hope he dies already, because this Marowak is already angering me with the fact that I have no switch-ins for it, obviously. But what can you do? I lose Skarmory, obviously, but I mean, as you guys saw, I can't really do anything. This team that he brought is actually ridiculously powerful. I honestly didn't think he'd bring this powerful of a team, honestly. He never has in the past, so seeing him once again bringing the freaking tryhardedness again is like, holy cranberries. Okay, here he goes in the Greninja. I protect, which was risky because he could have just hard switched in that Tangrowth to take a hit, obviously. So I do protect. He does stay in. And I was hoping he wouldn't carry Water Shuriken, but it's Ash-Greninja, so of course he's gonna have Water Shuriken. What am I, a dumbass? No, I'm just poorly enlightened is all. But yeah, get Speed Boost. I wanted to Mega Evolve to take these Water Shurikens better, but I kind of was afraid he'd hard switch into a Tangrowth or Scizor. And then, switch back in after I've Mega Evolved, and then I cannot outspeed Greninja anymore, and then I'll just get Hydro Pump to death. So I definitely have to stay as regular Sharpedo. I did not want to Mega Evolve, obviously. Not when the possibilities of him switching out to preserve Greninja are there, obviously. So yeah, get another Speed Boost, which at this point is actually pretty useless because everything on his team now, it can either KO me with priority or just not get outsped. In fact, that's both of the cases. I can outspeed everything now with just regular Mega Sharpedo, but now he can just priority me with anything, honestly. Here, I actually anticipated him to go for U-turn, so like I kind of already figured I lose, because he literally can just go into anything now. Here, he's gonna Mega Evolve, so it's Mega Scizor like I was afraid it would be. That's why I was afraid of trying to get Sharpedo in to take out the Mega Scizor, because if it's Mega Scizor, it definitely can, because Mega Scizor is bulkier, obviously. He actually goes for Swords Dance. I thought he was gonna go for the U-turn, honestly, because, I mean, he could just KO my Sharpedo. But he's gonna actually go for Swords Dance and just go for Bullet Punch. Why? I don't know. He could have so gone for U-turn, send in Zygarde, 1,000 arrows, my sorry face, and then I send out Sharpedo, switch out, go into Scizor or Tangrowth, and if I KO one of them, he could just go back into Zygarde and E-speed. But he didn't do that. He just lets me overheat this thing, which is fine with me, honestly. I guess he wanted to make the battle closer. Hey, look who's doing that now, huh? Damn it, Nacho. Seriously. But, yeah. He's gonna go into Zygarde. Obviously, I can't switch out because, Sharpedo's almost dead anyways. So, he's gonna go for 1,000 arrows and take out my Rotom because Rotom is X4 weak to freaking 1,000 arrows if it's on the ground, obviously. So, it's definitely gonna die. There's no way it lives that. Going to Sharpedo. Mega Ball straight away. Go for Ice Fangs. Hope he stays in. Take it out. But he's not gonna stay in, obviously. He's just gonna switch out. And go into Tangrowth. Which, hopefully after Rocks I can at least take this thing out because, yeah, at least I won't look like I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna Mega Ball with Mega Sharpedo right here and just go straight for the Ice Fang because, yeah, that's all I can do right now. Even if I hope for the freeze here, nah, it's because I real talk, I can actually take out this Tangrowth with 2 Ice Fangs after Stealth Rock, so I do get to take out this Tangrowth, but now he just gets to send out Zygarde, which if it's Choice Banded, he can just lock himself into E-Speed and just take me out, which sucks. That's the whole game. Gets Rocks, but that doesn't matter because he can just E-Speed me right now. I go for Protect here just to see if he actually did have E-Speed though. I was actually hoping he would not have E-Speed so that I can just maybe take it out, but no. I was also hoping he'd misclick, but he didn't, so I was like, okay, fine. I think I just lose then. And he's gonna go for E-Speed and take out Mega Sharpedo, which is like, I lose again, which really sucks. But it's all good. In fact, after losing the Soulfire, seeing my boy TheKillerNacho beating me, you know what? I can't feel any better actually, because I actually like TheKillerNacho. Like I said already, I respect this guy way too much that this may sound weird, but it hurts me when I beat him sometimes. So for him to beat me, yeah, it hurts too. But I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next battle. By the way, good game to TheKillerNacho, by the way. You guys already know who he is, so I don't need to plug his channel in the description because you guys already know who he is. In fact, most of you came from his channel, I believe. So yeah, awesome guy in my opinion, and hopefully we can stay friends. Anyways, thank you all for watching once again. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below if you guys want to, and I'll catch you guys later before anyone else starts bothering me in my room right now.